Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? So, I was listening to Neek at night, and she was talking about. Now I hadn't heard about this, but y'all know if y'all been listening to me for a while, I have always said that Facebook is the devil. Okay, people get on Facebook, in the area and talk stuff. Now we know that there have been several people killed, while live on Facebook. But I want to come talk about this story in particular because I really don't understand. So this guy, his name is Terrell Smith, right? So evidently he was a Hey Shaka King. Evidently, hey Patrice, he was a local celebrity in a town. Hey Saida, in a town called Poughkeepsie, Michigan, or something like that. Forgive me if I'm butchering the name. But anyway, he was a local celebrity. A lot of people, I guess he had a lot of Facebook followers because he would go live and talk about the things going on in the city. And so, this one particular family that cost him his life. He had been going at it back and forth with this family for a while, and I think things come to a head. The story says that he posted a video of one of the family members that he's been going back and forth with, one of the younger family members. He got knocked out or something like that, right? So this guy right here on the screen named Terrell Smith, he was talking stuff about the boy getting knocked out. He was talking about other family members. He was saying that the mama or the aunt, one of them was, like a crackhead. Somebody owed somebody a lot of money for dope. Somebody need to go, get their mama some, either some food or some HIV meds. I mean, he was saying a lot of stuff about this family, right? Hey, Crafts and how, he's just talking back and forth, right? And like I said, evidently, from what I understand, that they had been going back from a long time. Cause like in May, um, he posted some paperwork that somebody in that particular family had been snitching on him, had been snitching to the police about whatever's going on in the town. It was a lot, right? And said he would get on there, just talking his stuff, right? So the thing that people are talking about, and I want to talk about it, is do words constitute somebody taking your life, right? Now we know that we live in a different day and age. We talk a lot of stuff here on YouTube and all this and all that. But sometimes, it's a little different to me on YouTube because you can be talking to somebody that's on the other side of the country. You know what I mean? And so, but when you're on Facebook, you're commenting. This guy was commenting about stuff that was going on in his own city, right? And this family that he kept going at it with was in his own city, right? So on his Facebook Live, this is his this is the live. This is a photo of a live that he did sitting on the couch. They said he sold plates. They said he was 46 years old, y'all. 46 years old, living with his mama, had kids, had grandkids, but he was on Facebook. They say some call him a local celebrity because he was talking about what's going on in the city, and he was talking. They were saying stuff like, he say out loud things people want to say. People sit at home and talk about, but he'll get online and talk about them. So I mean, but my thing is, if you right in the city with these people and you keep going on and on about them, like eventually something's going to happen, right? That's why I said, honey, Facebook is the devil. I don't fool Facebook like that. So anyway, he was going on and on this picture right here. There are people, the family that he was talking about. They started arguing with him live on Facebook. They kept asking him, "Where you at?" and all of this and all that. We gonna come down and da 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 blah blah blah. At one point in time, the news report said somebody commented on his page that they got 100 shots. No, they got 30 shots or something like that. And he was like, "I don't care if y'all got 100 shots." Blah 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 blah. Right? uh yeah, they had a family feud online, girl. It was crazy, right? And so there's a video, there was a video. Facebook has taken it down. He was sitting outside, and while he was sitting outside still talking smack about the family, still arguing with some of the family members online. Hey Cloud, I guess one of the younger people, they're saying allegedly, pulled up and opened fire on him and shot him dead on Facebook Live, right? And on the news article, they are showing him in a chair outside. They are saying, well, he sees a car pull up, and then he says we got action, right? And so a little while after that, you hear the gunshots. They're not showing the actual. The screen goes blue, but they're letting you hear the gunshots. And a little bit after you hear the gunshots, you hear a neighbor. It sounds like um the neighbors in there in the yard with the guy, and you hear him saying, somebody got shot, we need help, somebody got shot, right? And I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? And the guy, and they were saying that allegedly the person that shot him was one of the younger people in the family, one of the younger people of the family that he was feuding about. And I'm thinking, I mean, we live in a different day and age, and we know that. Let me try to find a little bit of this article. We know that these young folks, honey, they don't argue back and forth no more. They want to kill you over something like that, right? So I was like, oh my god. But like I said, he was 46 years old. Here's a little bit. This is the top of the video, and I want to show y'all this one. Because they said that the person that did a shooting has not been located yet, and this happened on Tuesday, June 28th, and it was updated today, and they're saying that the person that killed this man has not been caught yet. And look, this is a little bit of a little bit of the article. It says a deadly shooting captured on Facebook Live has left a your pisky. I can't I can't pronounce that name. Yossipi Township stunned. It's somewhere in Michigan, right? Forgive me for not. I can't. I can't say the name. But anyway, Township stunned says the victim had become somewhat of a local celebrity because of those live feeds, the Facebook Lives, right? Says, but Tuesday, June 28th, it all ended abruptly and tragic. Says Terrell Smith, that's the guy's name that we're talking about. He is no longer with us. He was gunned down on Facebook. Says Terrell Smith was on his Facebook Live talking to the camera. He was actually arguing back and forth with the family, right? Says he began to get into a heated exchange with someone who was making comments, and he was going live, right? Minutes later, someone drove up to his home in Poughkeepsie, that's what they're saying, and they basically shot him dead, right? While he was on Facebook Live. His mom did an interview, right? And she said this right here, a little bit of it. Something 46 says was shot and killed while live on Facebook on Tuesday. His mother said the shooter was mad about what was said online. Quote unquote, two gunmen got out, shot at Terrell, killed Terrell. Janice said his mom is Janice. That's the person that's talking on the interview. Janice says it was all allegedly over the comedian making fun of a video of someone getting beat down. And so they're thinking, I don't know if it was a person um, on the video that got beat down or if it was some other person in the family. But he was talking about like the guy's mom. And like I said earlier, and it was just like a whole lot of stuff. But like I said, I mean, at one point in time, you could say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But I mean, like it sounded like he was doing the most. You know what I mean? It sounded like he was clout chasing, like he was 46 years old. Hey, NYW, hey, everybody that came in, he was 46 years old. Kids, grandkids, but you still live with your mama, and you on Facebook Live all day. It was crazy. So my thing, and then a lot of people, some of the people on Facebook were hurt because it happened to him. But then some people was like, that's what he get because he talked too much, And so, I mean, I'm kind of like, did he bring it on himself? Because you arguing with these people, and I guess he thought that they was lying. When they were saying they got 30 shots for him and all of this and all that, because he was like, I don't care if you got 100 shots. He's sitting outside. He telling people when he see the car pull up, we got action. But moments later, honey, he got all the smoke he wanted, right? Because he is now gone. So my question to y'all, do you think now I mean like I said, we live in a different time. Like Klaus said, who was it? Somebody said people are really emotional, especially these young people. They don't fight no more. Honey, they will pull up and do something to you. I mean, I don't even know if they got upset because he been, like I said, he had been feuding back and forth with them for months, calling them snitches, showing paperwork that they allegedly was snitching, talking about the boy's mama, saying she a crackhead, she owed money to the dope man. He need to get his mama some HIV meds, just saying everything, right? And so I'm thinking, well, did he talk himself into the grave? Like, it's a lot going on, but evidently he talked about a whole lot of people, right where he live at. So we know people is crazy these days, right? So can you imagine somebody talking that much stuff on you, like we on YouTube, right? And we know a whole lot of stuff going on, especially like all over, right? Like take the beef sector for instance. Somebody talking that much smack to you, like they do in the beef sector. They live in the same town with you, then they finally pull up, and then you gone after that. All cause the beef that you had online. That is crazy to me. I was like, wow, child. Mm-mm. He was doxing like a mug. Yeah, evidently he was doxing like a mug, Patrice, right? Because like I said, he showed that paperwork of where the family member was supposed to be snitching. It seemed to me like he was just doing too much. Just a picture of him right here that we see right now. On his mom's couch. Like I said, he was 46 years old, but they said he sold plates out of his mom's house, child. Lived with his mama, but he had kids and grandkids. I'm like, child, doing all this talking, wanting all the smoke, I guess all the action or whatever. I don't even know if he let that local celebrity or whatever go to his head, but you can't play with everybody, child. But I told y'all a long time ago, years ago, Claude, you know what I always used to say about Facebook? Facebook the devil, honey. I had to leave Facebook alone, And that was way before I came to YouTube. I'm fooling around Facebook. Mm-mm. Did y'all see him? A mess. Do y'all see? Yeah, just a mess. I ate a mess, right? Like I said, I looked at the article, the news report, a couple of them, and like I said, when he was gunned, didn't make it so bad, right? When he was gunned down, they had showed, but they said it was thousands of people watching live on the video, right? And it said the video had been shared thousands of times before Facebook could take it down. Like I think it had been viewed like 37,000 times. I don't know how many times it had been shared. It's taken down now, but the on the news it shows him out on the porch in a chair, and the car pulling up and saying we got action. And like I said, moments after that, you hear the shots ring out. I was like, wow, that was crazy. NYW says not condoning murder, but there's a saying, don't S in your own backyard. You right about that, NYW, right? You can no longer, what they used to say in the old days, sticks and stones may break my bones, or words will never hurt me, honey. Evidently today, when it comes to social media, honey, words will get you pow pow. Okay? Because that's what happened to him. I was like, wow. And also on the news article, it was showing like the bullet holes in the house and everything. And then they was when he was arguing on Facebook, they were saying they gonna come and slap his mama and shoot him. And girl, oh, it was too much. And then on another video, the one that I showed y'all when he was in that thing with a cooler and plates and stuff, they were saying that what was they saying to him? Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Child, it was just so much. They were just really going back and forth, asking where he at. They gonna do this and all that. But my thing is, the woman that was on there commenting on Facebook, asking where he at and all this and all that. Why she didn't delete the messages and stuff? I'm thinking y'all telling this man y'all gonna off him on Facebook, and the messages is after. Now it don't matter when it comes to it. E- Ep Epsi Epsilanti Epsilanti Epsilanti. Is that what it is, Rochelle? Epsilanti. Thank you, child. Thank you. I'm just butchering the name of that city. I really was. But yeah, yeah, he was talking big stuff. I forgot what I was gonna say. It was something else that I had heard on that video before the last video. Um, oof, what was it? Uh, yeah. They said also when he was on that video. Let me pull that one back up. When he was one talking, when the one before the last video where he was gunned down, His mom had got on there and told him to get off the live. There you go. Told him to get off the live. This video right here. Get off the live. Look at the background, y'all. I guess that's where he did his cooking or whatever. Get off the live. You know what I mean? Watch your back and all this and all that. And he was like, watch my back for what? They ain't gonna do nothing but call the police and all of this here and all of that there. But child, they did more than call the police this time. They took him up out of here. Sure did. So yeah, that video right. This video, a picture of this video. Now this video evidently is still up, but the video where he actually got shot, like I said, Facebook took it down and everything, and I was like, wow. I mean, moments before he died, he on Facebook talking something. We got action, and they pow his butt right on Facebook Live in the yard. I was like, oh Lord, in the yard of his mama house. I was like, I was like, wow. And people, like I said, some people was on there, feeling very remorseful for his family. But then some people was on there like, that's what he get because he talked too much. And child, there was a lot going on with that. But I just don't understand how a 46-year-old man, why a 46-year-old man would taunt and taunt and taunt and taunt and taunt these young folks these days. I mean, did he not realize that, you can't go around acting like it, like he a whole grown man? And if you from the streets and you for the streets, then these young folks ain't playing with you like that. Like I said, they don't fight no more. Uh-uh. It is sad. I hate that the man lost his life, but my thing is like, was it kind of being a? And then some people was on there saying like he was kind of like a social media bully when it came to some things, and he basically talked too much, So what y'all think, child? I don't know. I hate for anybody. I don't think people should lose their lives over words. You know what I mean? He played with their emotions, and yeah, and this is what happened, right, Saeed? I don't think there's never any excuse for somebody to just blatantly just gun somebody down. This what they call it, black on black crime. The perfect example of it. We know that there's proximity crime, right? But when it comes to this, I mean, black people. I read a statistic where it said something about black people killing black people is the number one cause of black people being dead. Especially black men due to gang violence, and other types of violence. And rather than rather than it used to be racially motivated killings of black people. Moreover, black men used to be the number one cause of black death. Like the police killings and all this and all that. Now, it's black people killing black people is the number one cause of death, and also when it comes to homicides and stuff like that, the black women are second up under men when it comes to black on black. We know proximity crime, but black people killing black people. The black woman is closely behind the black man. She's about to overtake him for the number one spot. Um, but that's between black people killing black people, and we know that they've been talking about the femicide rate amongst in a black community when it comes to black women being murdered by black men and all of this and all that. But now it's also really bad. It's still just as bad. Evidently, there are still more black men killing other black men, but the women are right behind, and I think that's a shame. You know. So it's just crazy. But this dude, I was like, and I was listening to what he was saying on the video, right? So if y'all want to hear the video, y'all can go to Nick at Night's channel because I was listening to a little bit of what she said over there that I want to know more about. I was like, well, let me Google and see if I can find the news report, right? Because she wouldn't play the news. I don't think she played the news report because she said they had the actual gunshots on the news report. Child, I went and found the news report and I heard the gunshots and everything. I was like, oh my God, it was crazy. I was like, but I wanted to come on and talk about it because so much stuff um that be going on social media, like Like over here on YouTube, people always threatening to pull up and all this and all that, but a lot of us live in different states. But what happens when you live in the same city with the people that you talking stuff about? This is what could happen. You know what I mean? All cause you can't shut the F up. Child. He was taunting, harassing, and challenging them. Yeah, without any regard. So now he's gone and they are locked up. Yeah, then the thing is, they said that they haven't found the actual shooter yet. So as of when that article that I showed y'all at the time that that article was posted, they hadn't found the person that actually did the shooting. Now I don't know if they have now, but at the time that article posted, they hadn't. And the mom was like, I know who did this, y'all. I don't know who did this, and blah, blah, this, and blah, blah, that. I was like, Lord, this affects so many people in it. Yeah, it affects a lot of people in that town. But my thing is, yeah, no regard for his family. But my thing is, like, how much regard did he have for his own life as well as his family? I mean, I don't know. I grew up in the D. You mean Detroit? You could lose your life for wearing a West Side hat on the East Side, child. And this was decades ago. It's not right, but this dude knew better. I mean, it really sounded like he knew better, Rochelle. It sounded like he was clout chasing to the point to where, I mean, like he would. They said he had become a local celebrity from talking all this smack. And evidently, this family right here that he was into it with, that is not the only thing that he was talking stuff about. So he was bold as to talk about all kinds of drama that was going on in the very city in which he lived. So my thing is, what do you think was going to happen eventually? He was childish, right, at the least, and idiotic at best. I have to agree with you. That's how you, girl. I have to agree with you there. Cause I mean, girls said, look, I mean, why he ain't got no job? Why is you living with your mama at 46, selling place at her house? You got kids and you got grandkids, but you got time to be on Facebook Live all day, acting like you a star, clout chasing instead of out chasing a paycheck. You know what I mean? Like I hate that anybody lost their life, but I think he should have been smarter than that. I mean, you almost 50 years old. You a whole grown man out here. And this is what you doing on your mama's couch, starting trouble, clout chasing on social media. I'm like, child, do better. So I can't, I'm like, nobody deserve to lose their life, especially over words. But like, if you in the street like that, I mean, did you know what was gonna happen? You was a bum. Sorry to be so. Yeah, true, Patrice, true. But I mean, you know how the streets work. I'm not happy to see a life lost. Me either, Claude. But you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I'm just saying, you right, Claude. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That it don't make no sense to me why he would keep doing that. And they say he had been into it with this particular family for a little quick minute. I think they said since May or something like that. Child. Mm-mm. The internet got folks feeling safe. I don't know why. The streets ain't nothing to play with. And will catch up with any exactly, Rochelle, and it ain't like he, some young, dumb, stupid person, right? You 46 years old. You look like you sound like you've been in this hood all your life, so you know how these street politics go. So my thing, since he know how the street politics go, why would you then continue to do that when you know what the deal is? You can't say that he was naive. And he didn't understand the consequences and repercussions of his actions. Like, did he have a death wish? Like, what was he clout chasing to the point to where he didn't feel like these people really was gonna do nothing to him? Because he said, on the live when his mama got on there and told him to watch his back and get offline and all this and all that, and he was like, for what? They ain't gonna do nothing but call the police. I was like, child, but you taunting these people and you taunting these people and you taunting these people. I mean, they let them skate forever since May, child. Mm-mm. Did you Jenny said some folks, all they know is social media, clout chasing, child. They don't have anything else going on in their life, so they want to feel powerful, child. Woo, that is crazy. I just felt like he was too old. To be on social media all day, living with his mama. Excuse me, y'all. Living with his mama, selling plates, right? And not seeking gainful. And you got kids and grandkids, but yet you're not seeking gainful employment. But you got time to do this all day. But you ain't got to worry about it now. I'm just saying. Mm-mm. Like Klaus says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know how it go on the street. I was like, wow. Mm-mm. But like I said, I looked at the interview that his mom did, and she's really, of course, she calling for justice, and all this and all that, and she was trying to explain away, you know, what he was doing, and so I don't know. I was kind of conflicted about the situation because, uh, excuse me, nobody deserves to die. You know, everybody got a right to free speech. But my thing is, if you know the street code and you know what could happen, why would you keep going on and on and on? And then, what if they really went there and gunned him down because he was talking smack about the boy getting knocked out, and he reposted the boy getting knocked out on social media in the very city where he got knocked out? I mean, folks got their little pride and stuff. So I'm like, well, did you kind of? I mean, nobody asked for nothing like that, but did you egg it on? You know? Hey, Joanna in chat, I just heard this. This mess has chat got out of line. Gotten out of line. I think you just have to hold some accountability and responsibility, for what's going on, especially if you're gonna do Facebook Live talking about what's going on in your own city. Like, I'm confused. But okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know. I was like, they did what? He did what? It just sounded real stupid to me. I don't know. I'm gonna drop this link in case y'all. I really want to know what y'all have to say about this. Cause I just think it was a dumb idea for him to do all that in his own city. I don't know. And then social media is so crazy. I mean, you're dealing with a lot of people that are mentally ill on social media. You got some people on social media doing crazy stuff that's not mentally ill. They're just ignorant as hell. You know what I mean? Hey, Jace, how you doing? I'm like, gonna have to. Yeah, you got to red ball it back, girl. It's just crazy. But anyway, I put the link in the chat in case y'all wanna come up and give y'all take on it. I was conflicted. I was kind of torn because, like I said, nobody don't have nobody should have to lose their life over this. But if you're taunting and harassing these people in your own city, like, are you kind of asking for it? I don't know. Rochelle said in some areas in Michigan, you can't even go to the police stations. Wow. You got to talk through an intercom. Wow. At one point, they were giving away houses to cops to get them to transfer from other states. Wow. It's that bad. Wow. And it's that bad in the state and probably that bad where he lives, but yet and still he got all this going on. Child. Okay. Did he think he was made of Teflon or something? Like, I'm confused. Uh-uh. Mm-mm-mm. But what I want to know from y'all, do y'all think it was justified? No, not even justified. Can you understand where the other family was coming from? Because, like I said, they had been arguing back and forth with him all day about all that stuff that he was saying about the boy getting knocked out and saying stuff about the other family members, crack, HIV, you old dope man, just a whole lot of stuff. To the point to where his mama even got scared for him and told him to get offline. So I don't know. I don't know. I just think he might have took it too far. But evidently he had been taking it too far. Maybe him thinking that he was a local celebrity was insulating him in some kind of way. But I don't know, y'all. Tripped me out. But I heard Michigan wasn't nothing to play with. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Do y'all think he brought it on himself, kind of, sort of? I mean, knowing, where he lives and what he's talking about. Because, like I said, what he was talking about was what was going on in the street. So, yeah, I don't know. Uh, uh, uh. And like Debbie said, no, not deaf, but he was wrong. Yeah, that's true. Saida said, what made him think they wouldn't do anything? I mean, he truly underestimated. Yeah, I think he underestimated the situation because he kept saying they ain't gonna do nothing but call the police. They ain't gonna do nothing but call the police. I'm like, chill. Mm-mm. Jawan said it's apparent that both families know one another. Yeah, that's what I was kind of gathering. Very well from the way he spoke about them on. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was. I was like, it was kind of like a family feud, like a kind of Hatfield versus the McCoys type of situation. That's what I was. That's the vibe I was getting to. You know what I mean? And so yeah, she said, like I said, he knew better. Not right at all. But he knew the consequences. Yeah, yeah, consequences and repercussions, child. Consequences and repercussions. I agree. I agree. Of course, he brought it upon himself. Yes, he did. He was playing a deadly game. Yes, he would. Cause you just assuming that these people not gonna do nothing to you. You assuming. You assuming they just talking smack on Facebook. Even though you done did all of this stuff, you done caught them rats, snitches, posted paperwork, which is doxing. You posted the picture of the boy getting knocked out. You talking about the boy's mama, being a crackhead and owning an adult man and needing HIV. I mean, you done did a lot. And yeah, mm-mm. Oh no. You see, his mom wasn't too emotional. Yeah, his mom didn't seem too emotional. I don't want to say that, Rochelle, but she didn't. She was calm, cool, and collected. She didn't seem too emotional at all. I was like, wow, wow, yeah. Joanna says he showed paperwork of one of them snitching. Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, I talked about that earlier, Joanna. Said that had been going on since at least May. Um, that itself would get so on. Yes, I was like, he did what? Child. Mm-mm. And how did he get access to that paperwork? I was wondering that too. But yeah, you're right, Rochelle. His mom didn't seem like she was too emotional about it. I'm like, wow, okay. So I don't know, y'all. But I want to, because like I said, we talk so much stuff on social media or on YouTube, and for something like that to go down on Facebook, I'm like, wow. I mean, not even saying that it couldn't happen. Well, we know that it can happen here on YouTube, but it's the fact that I think it can happen a little quicker. Like when you're in the actual town with somebody, like on Facebook, right? You're interacting with the people in your city, pretty much for the most part. So, did he think it was hood witness news or something? I mean, like, what happened to him, child? Mm-mm. She knew and she did warn him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So she probably prepared herself mentally. Yeah, you're right. You got a good point, Patrice. Yeah, yeah. Saida said his mom knew her child. His mom knew her child. She probably was tired of him, and might, unfortunately, feel a bit of relief. Oh wow, from his passing. Not being cruel, but said, "Yep, Saida. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, Lord have mercy. Some folks just talk too damn much. And he must be one of them people that just talk too much. Don't never shut the hell up. We know people like this in our everyday life. I know, I do anyway. Just talk too much. Just don't never shut up. Just hush. Tell everybody business. Tell they business. He was not following street code. I tell you that. This man was stupid fool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was real silly. Childhood witness news. Hood witness news. That's what he thought he was, child. Cause unfortunately, Saida, I believe you're absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause she wasn't shocked. She probably knew it was coming. You know. Mm-mm. Child. Oh, I just couldn't believe. I was really kind of taken aback by his age, by him being 46 years old, still living with his mom. You got kids, you got grandkids. Uh, child. I was kind of taken aback by that. I mean, not. I don't want to say shocked. Was it even monetized? I don't know straight from the gate. I don't even go on Facebook. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. But I thought it was interesting because we go back and forth all the time on YouTube. But like I said, when it comes to Facebook, that's like really local. That's local. So like, how do you feel like emboldened to the point to where you can talk about people's business like in the hood? I mean, hood code. You can't be calling nobody no snitch and showing paperwork and really pretty much blasting out the whole family and think eventually nobody's gonna do anything to you. That's ridiculous to me. You know, all cause you chasing clout, child. Look at him sitting up on the couch in his mama house like he the king. You the king of your mama house. Okay. I wonder how involved he was with his children and good question. Did he spend as much time with his kids and his grandkids as he did on social media? Good question. Yeah, yeah. But you got to be careful about social media these days, honey. We live in perilous times, and people are real, especially these young people. They real emotional and seem like they tender hearted and they thin skinned and they want to take you out, and all of this and all that, and it be a lot going on. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know. That is crazy to me. Seems me like he should have devoted that time and celebrity and that charisma into getting a job. But I'm just saying, child, it's just me. But I hate that he lost his life. Rochelle said I've seen people get shot for less. Wow, right? This dude was doing way too much. At 46 years old, and just your Pilsky. Y'all know I can't pronounce the name, right? She said, "Oh, he's seen a." She said, "Oh, he's seen a lot." I go as far as saying he had a death wish, right? Death by cloud chasing. That's what it kind of sounded like, Rochelle. I didn't want to say that, but I felt that way too. Joanna says, you realize that that is the excuse the guy gave who murked excuse guy the guy made that killed Nipsey Hussle. The that scheme that scheme will take that scheme will get you taken away. Child. Mm, mm, mm. Well, you ain't gotta worry about it no more. But anyway, y'all, yeah, if nobody don't want to hit the link, ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna get off here. I really just wanted to bring this to y'all because I found it interesting. I had to, like I said, I was just surfing around, look at the tube, and I seen Nick at Night talking about it, and I was like, well, let me Google this right here because I didn't even know nothing about this, and but so now people are getting, oh, yeah, social media. Y'all better be careful out there. It made me think about the drama with the beef sector with the alleged, what running around. I don't even know the situation on there, but it's just the thought of it all. I meant to say that alone will get you taken in. Yeah, it will, Jawan. I agree. Well, hey, Water Sniper says I saw that video on the news. He was making fun of someone who got beat up. Yes, yes, he was. You showed the video up, beat up. And they do in the front yard. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I was talking about, Water Sniper. They said they hadn't caught the boy yet, but the mom did an interview saying everybody know who did it and all this and all that. And he had been into it with the family for months. He posted the video of the boy getting knocked out. And so, yeah, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yep. You're absolutely right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I hate that, but I hate that he allowed his mouth to overload his behind. Too old to be acting like that, in my opinion. So acting like you don't know what street code is. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. If you guys would please hit that like button on your way out the door, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. Y'all know I was out for several days. Sometimes I get bored when it comes to YouTube, but you know I have to come and put out some content for my people because I really appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. You know, Chad, I be doing a lot. Oh, Saida said, I didn't know her. I did Says I didn't know either. Did you see the video? Hold on. Did you? Oh, did you see the video of the father bringing a burger to his child, but there are multiple children in the house? I heard about that. About the man, he wanted to feed his child, but didn't want to feed the rest of the kids because they ain't his. Yeah, I heard about that. Uh-huh. The mom and grandma better be careful. Saying they know who did it. These dudes. I agree with you right there, Water Sniper. I agree. You know. Oh, thank you, Joanna. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, NYW. Thank you, Lena. Said the water. I thought the same thing when he said that. Child. They better be careful. You got a point. They had already said that they was gonna slap the mama and shoot him. Anyway, so who knows what happened? What would have happened to her? If she shoot one of them bullets could have went in the house and shot her. You know? No. Uh-uh. Rochelle says that water. I thought the same thing. Oh, I read that. But anyway, like I said, thank you guys so much for joining me this afternoon. I want to keep you a long time. It's 9 o'clock. Folks got to go to work tomorrow. Happy early Friday. It's almost time for that 4th of July weekend and everything. Whether you celebrate 4th of July or just appreciate the days off, y'all have fun. Be safe out there. You know, get you some rest, barbecue, whatever it is that you do, child. You know what I mean? Joanna said it turned the McDonald's live was a it turned the McDonald's live was a scheme. A lot of discussion. I saw the second video. FB, they have a lot of subscribers. Are you talking about the situation with the see you later, Water Sniper? Are you talking about the situation with the man not wanting to feed the other kids, but feeding the one child? Joanna, is that what you talking about? Not do the one. Child, I done got lost in it. We already know how it goes down. Same time, July 4th. Fireworks, bullet sound. Right. You right, Carl. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, so it was a scheme. Oh, that's crazy. What, child? But yeah, I heard about it. I was like, ooh. I didn't even want to talk about it, Joanna. But yeah, I definitely saw it. Yeah, and then come to find out it was a scheme. That's shady. Said yes, they are. They are a married couple with one child. Child. People, I tell you, clout chasing. They go back to the clout chasing conversation we just had. People on social media doing anything for clout. Uh-uh. Don't make no sense. It's still a good discussion because these conversations are just great. Yeah. It's a good discussion. You mean about the man not wanting to feed the rest of the kids and feed his own. Yeah. It's a good discussion. Yeah. We're gonna have it around here. You know, I wouldn't mind. And not on this video, but yeah. Interesting. See if it was a real scenario. And who's to say that happened for real? You know. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a nice weekend, a nice night. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, but if it's something else I want to talk about, I'll pop back on. Like I said, I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. Sometimes I get burnt out on YouTube. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. You know what I mean? Y'all please hit that like button on the way out the door, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit all the buttons, honey. Hit all the buttons, right? And so for now, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Peace. Be safe, y'all.